Hello again, Asheville Choral Society singers, and welcome to the Spring 2021 virtual choral program that we're so excited to be putting together with you all. As we continue to modify the ways in which we can sing together and come together to learn more about our voices and about music, we are thrilled with the program that Dr. Galloway has assembled for us this spring. The music that we're going to be singing, as you'll see soon, is fun and represents some of the choral traditions that we are also fond of and that we can learn a little bit more about. So we're really looking forward to sharing this music with you. A couple of questions have come up, like some technical type questions, and I thought I would attempt to address those for everybody in case these are questions that you have too. So one primary question is, how do I get my music? We have PDF packets assembled for each of the 4 areas of choral music that we'll be looking at. We have the rights to use those internally as learning tools, but we won't be performing these live at this time. So we have the PDF packages that we're happy to share. And if you have a way to view those or print those at home, you can have them free of charge, which is excellent. If you, like so many of us, want to have a printed out copy of your music in front of you, there are a couple of ways that you can do that. One is to download the PDFs and print them on your home printer or a printer at your place of business if you go to a place of business. And that's one way to handle it. It's about 150 pages all told, so it's a lot of printing, and we understand that. We can also print one for you. There's a link that you'll see in Singer's Notes to purchase a packet. And these are $15, a flat fee, and we'll get those to you in the next 2 weeks as we approach the start of our season on the 22nd, our first rehearsal. Additionally, I would mention that because we've split these up into 4 sections, you can kind of mix and match approaches and do whatever is going to work for you. If there's one area, let's say the folk and bluegrass and roots music section, something that's like really hitting home for you and you want to print those out, that's excellent. And then the other sections, maybe you want to view on a screen and not print those out. So this is all, totally up to you. The other way is that you might view your music on your screen, especially for those of us who would prefer not to use the paper and the printing materials or spend the money for the printed packet. I thought I'd just run through how that would look. When you're ready to check out your music, and you are interested in trying to view it on your computer screen, there are a couple of different ways that you can do that. When you're just viewing your music and we're not in a rehearsal, of course, you'll download your PDFs and it will look a little bit something like this. So we have a brief kind of overview of what's in our little packet here. You have the PDFs of all of the brief pieces and the longer pieces. The packets as a whole have these page numbers here, so we'll be able to find them more easily during rehearsals. But this is what your PDF would look like, of course, in whatever PDF reader you have. I'm looking at this right now in an Adobe Acrobat Reader. One question that's come up is, how can I be looking at my music at the same time as being in a Zoom call? So during rehearsal, you will log into your Zoom instance here, and you'll be looking at something like this. Of course, there will be many participants and you'll have your video going. I can't do both at the same time, actually. But what I would do here is I'm going to make my Zoom window. So I'll be looking at Dr. Galloway conducting over here. On the right, I'll make that about half of my screen. Similarly, I'll get back over into my Adobe Acrobat Reader, and I'm going to do the same. So I'm going to just kind of make that about half of my screen. This won't work for everybody. We understand that. But we hope that for folks who aren't interested in printing all the music off or having all that paper in their lives, that this will work for you. So what you'll see is I'll have Dr. Galloway's face will be on the right, and I'll have my music on the left. So if that works for you, that's great. Some folks even have, they might have two monitors going, in which case I might have my Zoom meeting going on one monitor and I have my PDF music on another monitor. Some folks might have access to an iPad or a tablet and have your music up as a PDF on your tablet, and have your Zoom screen up on a larger monitor screen. So there are a bunch of different ways that we can do this. And again, it's really all about what's going to work best for you. Again, for a lot of people, it may be having a printed version in front of you. But for folks who are happy to save the expense and the paper, then we wanted to make sure that you knew how to do this too. So that is an overview of how you might have your PDFs and your Zoom meeting up at the same time. If anyone's having any struggles with, minimizing, maximizing windows, all of this good stuff, any other technical challenges, we are always here to help. We have folks who are particularly technologically adept and are happy to help you make sure that you can see your music and see melody at the same time. So with that, we hope that helps get you started. And again, if you are interested in purchasing a printed packet, of course, you're welcome to do that, and we'll arrange pickup in the next 2 weeks. So thank you so much, and I look forward to seeing you all online again soon.